Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your April 2024 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Gemini. Let's see what we have for you for the month of April 2024. Message for our lovely Geminis, thank you. Angel, spirits, guides. We're going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, relationships, money, career, finances, and any other thread that we get. So, front and center, we've got Justice. Knight of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Another Knight, the Knight of Swords. Knights bring change. This feels very positive change for you. We have the Five of Swords, two fives and two knights. Let's see what we have, Gemini. I mean, when justice appears, the fundamental energy of justice, it can be quite karmic. But it is the scales of balance. It brings balance in all things. So let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? Let's see what we have in terms of love, romance, relationships first for Gemini. Cards are very focused though, I feel. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Love, romance, relationships. We have the Six of Pentacles kind of come out on its side, and we will see what that's about. And we have the Strength card. Let's see what we have in terms of money, career, financial areas. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. We have the Page of Cups. And the Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to pull you an angel answer card. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Angel, spirits, guides. Let's just move those over a bit. Message for Gemini for April 2024. Thank you. We have ask for help from others. I did look at the bottom of the deck. I've got recovery. Let's see what we have in terms of love, romance, relationships. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. For April 2024. We have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And I'm going to pull a card for money, career. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Message for Gemini. We have abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that always happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. I'm going to pull a couple more cards here, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Message for Gemini. Message for Gemini. You know what is best for you. We've got Moose, authority. And let's pull you an energy card for the month of April. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. We have Journey number 2. Okay, Gemini. I think that there is such a focus here in terms of it feels getting balance back, and it feels more in terms of the focus. I mean, so many pentacles in this reading. It feels like the focus is more on money areas, money, career, financial areas, what brings you the sense of stability and security. So the good thing is that we do have that sense of recovery. Again, ask for help from others. It might well be others are instrumental in bringing you positive change or supporting you on your path to positive change. The energy of the Strength card and the Six of Pentacles, I think that you're dealing with again, pay attention to the red flags. It might well be you're dealing with a situation here where there is either the potential of lack or loss, or you're dealing with that. And again, you're paying attention to the red flags as you're addressing it. Because justice can be an opportunity to restore that sense of balance and harmony through our action. And it can be actually quite karmic. And when we really put time and energy into bringing positive change from challenging circumstances or for the better, then we get that sense of karmic reward. We're supported by the universe. You know, this can be that kind of energy here. In what you put your time and energy into, Spirit is helping, you know, bring you that karmic reward back, you know, and could be in the form of change coming your way in a positive way. There is that sense of that here. Justice can also be to do with contracts, new contracts even, or contractual issues. It can be to do with legal processes, government institutions, unions, that kind of energy. But generally, in that respect, justice can represent a just and fair decision that's in the light of truth that restores balance and harmony. So really, however this manifests for you, the kind of energy remains the same, but the actual focus in terms of money, career, finances may well be a little bit different for each of you. Because don't be afraid here. The Strength card and the Six of Pentacles, don't be afraid if you're offered help, support, advice, guidance, or even money to support you through what has been a difficult time. You know, this can be sometimes, don't let our sense of doing it on our own. Sometimes that sense of, I can do it on my own. You know, that sense of sometimes pride, you know, this is about being truly honest with yourself. If help is offered to you, be open to accept it, because I do feel that Spirit is working through other people to help you and aid you in your recovery, whether it's someone reaching out and offering you money to support you or to pay a bill, or, you know, in terms of advice and guidance and support that's as valuable as gold. The message remains the same. Sometimes we just kind of say, no, I can do it all on my own. I can, you know, I'll be fine. I don't need to accept, you know, your offer of help or support. I'll be fine. This just feels like Spirit is telling you to be open to accept help where it's offered. Ultimately, you know what is best for you, but this can be about being open to accept help and support where it's offered to you, because likely Spirit is bringing that into you. Now, it could well be where you're addressing some kind of red flag situation, because if we talk about jobs and business, you know, areas, the Five of Swords is a card of where we sometimes have to it is a card of sometimes addressing kind of like doing what it takes to claim victory over our situation. The Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles can be a card of loss. So it might well be that you're prompted to do whatever it takes to counter this feeling of loss. Either you're sensing that it's coming your way and you're understanding, I need to put time and energy into this particular area, you know, to protect myself from a potential loss, or you're dealing with some kind of loss in terms of money, career, finances, and again, doing whatever it takes to overcome that. This is the energy that I'm seeing for you. Because the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, there is going to be some kind of significant conversation here, Gemini, where someone's making you an offer. I mean, this is the energy here. The Knight of Pentacles can be a job offer, a business opportunity, a contract, but this is the positive change energy through communication and a solid offer. And this feels like a change in abundance coming your way through communication that's restoring that sense of balance and harmony. Can also be linked with new contracts. So this is the energy here of I know what I need to do. You do know what you need to do. It might well be your help, support, guided, advised as well. Again, maybe even supported in money areas, too, while you're on this kind of like path of change. But the message remains the same. What you're putting your time and energy into, there is that sense of a karmic reward coming right back at you. This is the energy that I'm seeing here. You're going on some kind of journey, but I think that you're very clear in terms of where you need to head towards and what you need to do. The Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, it can be about taking stock and evaluating. It could well be whether you see yourself staying at a place of work, because this sometimes happens, certainly with the Five of Pentacles and Five of Swords. If you see that change is happening, if you see the potential for loss, if you see that there is the potential for change on the horizon and it's time to take action and look at your options, it could well be someone saying, yeah, you need to, it's almost kind of like there is a message of support here coming in to say, you need to take stock and evaluate, what you need to do. You need to look at your options. You need to consider where you're putting your time and energy into and whether, change is required here. It might well be that there is some significant message that's prompting you or guiding you here. So this is what I'm seeing here in terms of jobs, business opportunities. If this is your own business, it could well be whether the business is not working for you and it's time to get a job. I mean, these energies can apply, even though we might not want to face that. For others of you, it could well be, what changes do I need to make to turn this business around, to bring that change in abundance? And again, it might well be, that you need to take advice from people who are going to offer it to you, to bring that kind of change, to bring value and guided advice to you, to bring that sense of balance and harmony. So this is that kind of energy here. That's what I'm seeing here. It feels that kind of, you need to take stock and evaluate whether you stay in your current circumstances or whether you make changes. For those of you who have already gone through loss, the Seven of Pentacles can actually be about perseverance, looking at your opportunity and persevering on a path with encouragement from the Page of Cups energy. Again, this can be someone just giving you encouragement to keep on going, to keep on walking down that journey. Because again, the Five of Swords it can actually be linked with fierce competition as well. I'll do whatever it takes to win because that's what the circumstances demand. And again, there's just this feeling of what you're putting your time and energy on, you're getting that karmic reward back this month. Could be in the form of some kind of decision. Now, for those of you where there is a more official process going on, legal disputes, contractual disputes, governmental organisation issues, this is the energy here where you're resolute in getting some kind of sum of money being awarded to you that you feel you deserve. And again, the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, it can either be here, it just feels like you're persevering on a path and there's this sense of encouragement. Someone you might be leaning on, someone might be encouraging you to keep on going, keep on persevering, because sometimes we just kind of think with that Seven of Pentacles, I don't know if I'm ever going to get to the end of this. Is it worth it? Do I want to continue on this path? It's difficult. It's testing. Things aren't moving as quickly as I want to. but I think it's to do with having the strength and resolute at that point to keep on going, to get what you deserve. Because this feels like something is out of balance that needs to be rebalanced in terms of, could be a sum of money that you feel you're entitled to. And again, that Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, this is a card of a victory. It's a hard-won victory, but it's because we do whatever we do, whatever the situation requires to get the end result. There is some kind of karmic reward. Again, justice can be an official decision that restores that sense of balance and harmony, that sorts it all out for you. So likely some kind of fair offer coming in, because the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, someone making you an offer, could be a sum of money. There is communication, conversation coming in that I feel brings that change in abundance and gives you the abundance that you feel you deserve. That's the energies that are at play here this month for you here, Gemini, and that's what I see for you. The message really does remain the same. It's just the nuances of the areas that might apply to you are different. Either way, there is some powerful karmic reward coming your way because you deserve it. And remember, justice is a universal law energy. It always right versus wrong. It's the balance of the right, overcoming wrong. It's the balance of fair outweighing the unfair. It's the balance of what you really put your time and energy into. You get that reward back for the effort and energy that you put into a situation. So there is recovery coming your way. Remember, if you don't do it all on your own, if people are offering help, advice, support, however that is presented to you, even financial, then this is about being open to accept that and, allow that help to people to help you, because I think you'll be better for it. But ultimately, I feel that this is have that abundance mindset and that approach, because I think that there is that sense of significant karmic reward coming your way, and that's what I'm seeing. So I'm going to pull 3 additional messages. It can be about this reading, or it could be messages that you just need to hear in general for April 2024. Could be to do with other areas of life. So let's see what we have for Gemini. Thank you, angel spirits, guides, for the month of April 2024. Message for Gemini. Thank you. 2 cards already. We have the Oracle, seek wisdom and guidance from elders. Yeah, kind of ties in with the reading that people who will give you wise advice. We have water, emotions are at their peak. Water energy is also highly intuitive too. And we have Harlequin, true feelings are masked. The energy of the Harlequin, interestingly enough, with the Five of Swords and 5 of Pentacles, again in a legal situation here, it might well be somebody hasn't been wanting to give you or wanting to give you what you feel you are entitled to. And this is that kind of energy that I'm seeing. But truth prevails when justice appears. Truth, right, fair, honor, integrity, karmic laws of right versus wrong. It always prevails. Right, true, honest energy always wins out with justice. So I just feel you know what is best for you in dealing with this kind of energy. And again, similarly, if this is you adopting that sense of masked energy, it's because it serves you. If you're considering your options because you worry about a loss, it could well be not telling, obviously we don't tell our current employers that we're looking for another job because we don't want to lose our job outright. So it might well be that you are, looking at your options because, again, you might be discussing it with somebody close to you and deciding to kind of like look at what's available to you, going on that journey. There is some kind of offer and opportunity coming in as a result of that. So however these energies resonate for you, again, true feelings could also be masked in a love situation that you're dealing with in another area of life. So let's see what we have for you here, Gemini, as a final message. A message from your angels and ancestors. What do we have for Gemini as a final message? Thank you. We have Stag, trust and thrive. The Stag is a really spiritual energy. So let me read that out to you. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, your gift, strength, power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe, because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and to be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive, onwards and upwards. And that's the energy. That's the energy. There is abundance being offered to you here, Gemini, but it's on the back of the potential of feeling lack in some way. That's what I have for you, Gemini, for the month of April 2024. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month. I will see you next time.